Yes. So here na, in this problem, what they are asking, say for example, you can think that a car costs rupees say 5 lakh. Okay, 5 lakh rupees.
Yes, sir.
5 lakh, right? So generally na, as a common people na, we think that we have purchased the car at this amount only. But this is not the only amount which we are spending on the car, right? If you buy a car na, your other expenses will also, you have to think about it. Okay, after buying this car, you need to fill fuel in the car, right? So what is the fuel expenses, right? Say for example, you are driving every day, say 20 kilometers. You are driving 20 kilometers your car. That means in a month, how much you will drive? So multiply it by 30. That means you will drive 600 kilometers. And in an year, how much you will drive? Multiply it with 12. So 12 6 are 72. So 7,200 kilometers you will drive. Okay. So this is your
Yes, sir.
estimated kilometers or miles, right? 7,200 miles you will drive or kilometer. Because as this the problem which I have given it to you now, it's from the book from USA, right? That IGCSE, you know, IGCSE board or IB board.
Yes, sir.
So this problem is given in the IB board book. So from that book, I have given it to you. So in USA, na, they talk about miles, right? They talk about gallon. In USA or UK, na, they talk about gallons, miles, right? In that way. So now we need to think that how much this car is, how much is the mileage of this car, right? Okay, and we need to estimate
Yes.
the gas price. Say gas prices in India is around 80 rupees per liter. So in 1 gallon you have 5 liters, right? So
Yes.
5 liter gas is how much it will cost? Say 90 rupees per liter. So 90 into 5. So 450 rupees per gallon. 450 rupees per gallon is the price according to India. I'm talking about according to India. Okay, and it produces a mileage also, right, per gallon. So per gallon it goes, say your car is driving it for 50 kilometers per gallon. 50 kilometers per gallon, right? Just think like this. Now estimated resale value after 5 years, right? So every year we are taking that case, say this car is registered for 10 years. This car is registered for 10 years, and every year it has a depreciation at the percentage of say 10% depreciation is there. 10% depreciation is there every year. Depreciation is there for every year. Okay. So now you say that, okay, after 5 years, what will be the value, right? So you can calculate that,
Yes.
right? So after 5 years, what will be the value? You know how to calculate depreciation?
Yes, sir.
Say.
So the total value, which is minus the depreciation percentage.
So 5 lakh, 10% is how much? 5 lakh, 10% is 50,000. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
after 1 year, your car value is 4 lakh 50,000. Okay. Then
Yes.
4 lakh 50,000 minus 45,000 because it is 10%. Okay. So your
Yes.
car value will be around 4 lakh 5,000. Okay. Then again
Yes.
4 lakh 5,000, 4 lakh 5,000. 10% is 40,500. 40,500. So if you subtract this, you will get 0, 0. 10 minus 5 is 5. Then 5 will become 4. Then this 0 and this is 4. So 10 minus 4 is 6. And this 4 will become 3. So 3,64,500 after 3 years. So you'll write 3,64,500 minus 10% of this, right? So 10% of this will be 3,645. 3,645,0. This is the 10%, right? 36450. So you subtract this. So the value will be 0. 10 minus 5 is 5. Then 10 minus 5 is 5. And then this is 4. So 4 minus 4 is 0. 4 minus 4 is 0. Then here we have 4. Okay. So 4 and here we have 6. So 14 minus 6 is 8. 14 minus 6 is 8. Then here it will be 5. 5 minus 3 is 2. And this is 3. So 3,28,050 after 4 years. Then you write here 3,28,050 minus, now again 10%. So it will be 32805. So now 10 minus 5 is 5. This is 4. So you put here 4. This is 0, but this is 8. So I need to transfer 10 here. So 10 minus 8 is 2. This is 7. 7 minus 2 is 5. 7 minus 2 is 5. Then this is 2. This is 3. So 12 minus 3 is 9. And this will become 2. So 2,95,000. So this is your estimated value after 5 years. You need to calculate this. Okay. So I hope you have understood this calculation. And if you know compound interest,
Yes.
right? So you can apply a compound interest formula also. Okay. So according to that, the value will depreciate. 10% interest is compounded, but this percentage will be changing, right? So if you have done depreciation in class 10, you have the depreciation in class 10, right? In arithmetic? No. You have compound interest.
Compound interest in class 10 was not there.
Not there. Okay. Then what you have?
Previous classes, it was there.
It was?
So in the previous classes in class 6, 7, 8.
6, 7, 8. Compound interest is there. Okay. And in
Yes.
9, 10 in arithmetic, what you have?
GP.
No. Arithmetic progression is a part of algebra. It is not not the part of arithmetic. In arithmetic, what you have? Like no, Trigo I'm not talking about. I'm talking about arithmetic only. Something like there were chapters like banking, shares and dividend. In nowadays we have this. Banking. You are in which board?
CBSE.
Acha, you are in CBSE. In CBSE board it is not there. Ah,
Yes, sir.
okay. In ICSE board they teach all these things. Banking, in banking you will understand how to calculate EMI. If a person will take a loan, then how you will calculate EMI. Now, if a person is depositing
Yes,
money,
sir.
how you can calculate the interest. It is there.
No, sir, these we studied in the lower classes.
In lower classes.
Yes, sir.
But you will not remember it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so revise it. It's my suggestion. And then you can, I hope now you can solve this problem with your own. No?
Yes.
Okay. Acha. The next is last one you can solve it, I think, now. Okay. Sure then. So what are the topics I have covered? I have covered here. I've told you to practice math functions. And then I have given you the homework.
Yes.
In Python we have math functions. All right. Now, like ABS function is there. Now, in Python we have math functions. Now, like ABS function, pow function, now square root function. These functions are there, na, in Python. Okay, so that is why I've told you max function, min function. These functions are there in the math, right? There's a module called math in Python. Let me start idle. Okay, so you can use that module. So how to use module in Python?
Import math.
Import math. So math is imported here. So now you can write down say x is equal to math dot. So there is a function. So you can see a list of functions are there, right? So you just go through your book which
Yes.
functions they are using it, right? So here you have a
Yes.
factorial function. Factorial function will find the factorial of number. So 5 factorial is 120. So in x now you have 120 is stored, right? So there were many math functions are there, and you just need to follow your book which math function you want. So there is a function called ABS function is also there. Math dot ABS. No, ABS function is not there. A sin A tan seal is there, right? Exponential function is there. EXP is there, right? FABS is there, right? FABS. So if you write here a negative number, so it will it will remove the sign of the number, right? It will give you 9.0. Okay. So if you are providing 9, then it is 9. But if you want to remove the sign of the number or the negative sign of the number, then you use FABS function, right? So there were many functions like there is a function called ceil function. If you write down math dot, there is a function called ceil, CEIL, ceil. And if you write here now 4.2, it will give you 5. It will give you 5. This is a ceil function. And there is a function called math dot round function is also there. Round function, R O U, no, round function is not present. Radian is there, remainder function is there. So if I have to round it off, then ceil function is there, floor function is there, floor is there, floor is there, right? So floor is there, sum is there, right? GCD, you can find out the greatest common denominator function is there. Okay.
That in our book.
Give. So whatever the function given in your book, now you should study those functions, right? So that is what I've told you,
Yes,
because you can use the pow function is there, right? So if you write down here 2 comma 3, it will give you 8, because 2 to the power 3 is 8. So you should know all these functions, right, in your book, because I don't want to waste time. I want to I want to try. I just try to shift the in programming part, because programming part is very much important. So these small things now you should know, right, that you will cover with your own. Okay. And if you face any problem now while after reading, if you don't understand, then update me. Evenly after my explanation also you don't understand, then also you will update me, sir, I didn't understood, again if you can explain, right? So that is also you can do. Okay. Chalo then. So I have done till arithmetic operators, and any other operators I have done? No. Okay. So let me teach you more on operators. Like I have done arithmetic operators, and I have done. Then there is something called relational operators are also there. Okay. I'm selecting another page here. This is I'm selecting another page. View. Okay. So here we have studied arithmetic operators last time I have shown you, and then we have here we have more operators like relational operator, relational operators, relational operators. So relational operators basically they are used to compare values, right? These operators, these operators, these operators are used to compare values. These operators are used to compare values of operands, right? So relational operators are like this. These are relational operators. So greater than, right? Less than, greater than, equal to, okay? Less than, equal to, okay? Then we have not equal to, okay? And we have equal to, okay? So this is called equality comparison. These two are called equality comparison operator. These two are called equality comparison operator. Yes, an equality comparison operator. Okay. So I hope you can apply these operators. No, in Python
Yes.
you have applied it, I think, right? You have applied it. So relational operator is there. Then we have logical operators. Then we have logical operators. Logical operators. Operators, right? So in Python, the logical operators they are in they used to combine they used to combine the results of results of relational operators operators, okay? So these are called logical operators, and we have three logical operators, right? So one is not operator, fine. One is not operator, another one is and operator, and another one is or operator. So these three operators are there. So not operator actually negates the result of result of a relational operator, result of a relational operator, okay? It directly negates the result of the relational operator. You can think like not as like this. Okay? If you write down here, say A is a condition and its result is called A naught, right? If you input here 0, it will give you output 1. If you input 1, it will give you the output 0. It is just like this. This is the not operator. This is the not operator. Not operator. N is small. Okay, not operator. So let me give you one example. Say we have defined a variable, say x is equal to 5, and we have written y is equal to 10, right? If we write here now x is less than y, right? This condition is true, right? This condition is true. Now this condition is true. So if we write here now not, right, it will change it to the false, right? So you can see false is returned. Okay. And if you have written something like this, not of x is less than y, you can do this also. So it will return you true. Okay, it will return you true. Okay. If you write down a false condition, if you write down the false condition, then it will make it true. If you write down x is greater than y, then it will make it true. Okay. So this is how not operator works. Fine. This is how not operator works. Okay. The next is and operator. Okay. AND operator, this operator is used to combine two relational operation, it returns true, when both the relational operator or relational operations are true, are true, okay. So this is called AND. Okay, so now you think about this, okay, there were two expressions, say the expressions are like this, A and B. Two expressions are there and I'm writing here A and B. Okay, A and B. So here we have 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1. Okay, so you can think that case
Yes, sir.
0 means false. Now 0 is considered
Yes, sir.
as false and 1 is considered as true. So here both the condition must be true to get the result true. So both the relational operations results must be true to get true, otherwise false. So all the operations will result into false. Yeah, fine. But Tanisha, it is
Yes, sir.
clear, right? It's very easy and clear. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So let me show you example also. So let's take we have variables like x, we have variables like y. Let's define another variable here, z. Z is 15. Okay. If I write something like some expression like this, x is less than y. Okay. And I have written x is sorry, not x, y is less than z. Y is less than z, right? So you can see that both the expressions are returning the true result, right? Both the expressions are returning true result, right? X is less than y because the value of x is 5 and y is less than z because the value of z is 15, right? So both the expressions are returning true. So this is also true, this is also true, and this is also true, right? So it will return you the result as true, right? When you press enter key, you will get true. Okay, because both the expressions
Yes.
are true, right? In this case, both the expressions are true. So you have got the result as true. Okay, so here both the expression is true. This is also true. This is also true. And this expression is also true. So true and true. True and true will result you true. Okay. If any of the expression is false, it will return you false, right? So we are here. So we'll write down the same expression and I'm just changing this one. Y is greater than z. So first one is true and this one is false. So the result is false. Okay. So if I write down this and if I change the condition of x, right? The first one is false. If the first one is false, the result is false. The result is false, right? If both of them were false, then also a result is false. Okay, then also result is false. Fine. So
Yes.
I hope the and operator is clear. Okay. Now let's talk about
Yes.
OR operator. Okay, OR operator. So this operator is to combine two relational is used to combine two relational operation. Okay, it returns true true. It returns true when any of the operation, operation is resulting true, is resulting true, true. Okay. I hope this is clear.
Yes,
Okay. So, let me draw the table here to explain you. So this is A, B, and here I have written A or B. You know Boolean algebra?
so Boolean adjustment 0 is false and 1 is true.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about algebra.
No, sir.
Okay. So in Boolean algebra, na, we make truth tables like this to understand logic. Okay, these are called truth tables. Boolean algebra is in the syllabus of science section.
Yes, sir.
So you also know this. So 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1. So here any one of the condition is true. So first is false, second is false, so result is false. First is false, but second is true. So result is true. True means 1.
Yes.
First one is true, so result is 1. First one is true, so result is 1. Right? Because here now any is written, any one of the condition is true, so result is true. Okay. So let's take example, right? So now we have three variables, right? So the variables are x, y, and z. We have three variables. Okay. So now we write down the condition. Now what we do, we write down some conditions here. Okay. Fine. So what I will do first, I will write down x is greater than y, and I will write down or x is in a y is greater than z. So both false, right? So the result is false, right? The result is false. Now I will write it down. Now I will write down x is greater than y, but y is less than z. So first one is false, but second one is true. So the result is true, right? So you can see that I am depicting the truth table over there, right? So now I have written first one is true, x is less than y, and second one is false. Second one is false, y is greater than z. Then also you will get true. Okay. And if we write down both true, then also we'll get the result true. So this is how OR is depicted, and it's very much useful. Okay. Control V. So this is the story about OR. Fine.
Yes.
So I have taught you or I have done and I have done, right? Cha. I missed out na. There is one operator called assignment operator. Okay, assignment operator.
Yes.
There is something called assignment operator. Assignment operator, right? So the main assignment operator is equal to. Equal to is the assignment operator. Fine. It assigns it assigns the value. It assigns the value from right side expression to left side variable well, okay. So this is the story about assignment operator, and we have used it here. Now here you can see there is an assignment operator, This is assignment operator, right? This is
Yes, sir.
assignment operator. Now very simple. So in Python, na, we have more assignment operator, right? We have more assignment operator. Like we can use plus equal to, okay? We can use minus equal to. We can use multiplication equal to, right? Times equal to. We can use division equal to. We can use floor division equal to, right? We can use modulus equal to, right? So this kind of operators are available, right, in Python. We can use exponential equal to, right? So all these are assignment operator. What they do, they assign right side expression to the left side variable. Okay, so it will be done like this. Let me show you. So we have variables like x, right? So if I write down here x plus equal to 5, right? If I write x plus equal to 5, it means it means it means x equal to x plus 5. It will create this kind of an expression internally, right? It means x equal to x plus 5 internally, and it will update the value of x, and it will update the value of x, fine. So now you can see the value of x has changed to 10, right? Interesting, right? You can perform the minus also similarly. If you write down here, minus sign, right, it will be updated again back to 5. So if you write here x equal to 5, then it is 5. If you multiply it, you can apply multiplication also. Okay, so what you can do, you can put here asterisk. So 5 into 5 will be what? 25. So the value of x will be 25, right? So you can update. Now you can update with this kind of an assignment, right? This kind of assignment is available in Python. Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
you can use these operators, right? These are called assignment operators, and these assigns the value from right side expression to the left side, right? Evenly after doing the calculation with the current value of the variable, right? So it will be updating the variable's value. So let's take this example. We can take more examples also. We can write here, say x divide equal to 5. If I write this, then the value of x will be again 5. If I write down here x star star equal to, say, 3, star star equal to 3, so the value of x will be, yes Tanisha,
So 5.
half 3, 5 into 5 into 5, so that will be 125, right? So the value of x is 125. So let's take these examples, and then I will write down the theory. Oh, I have written it. For example, is this. Okay, so I hope this idea is clear. Now this is called assignment operator. Okay, acha.
Yes, sir.
Logical operators I've taught, assignment operator I have done. Then I had one operator is called, one different type of an operator is called identity operator. Identity operators. Okay, so what is an identity operators? Identity operators are used to determine whether whether the value of the variable, the value of the variable the value of the variable is of certain types, value of the variable of type certain type or not. Okay, identity operators can also identity operators operators can also be used to determine whether two variables are referring to the same object or not, to referring to the same object or not. Okay. So there are two identity operators. There are two identity operators. There are two identity operators. Okay. So one operator is is. Okay. This is the operator. Let me write down here heading operator, and here we'll write down description. Yeah, description, and we put examples over here. Yeah, example. Okay. So operator is is the operator. Description is evaluates evaluates true evaluates true if the evaluates true evaluate evaluates true if the evaluates true if the variables on either side of the operator evaluates true if the variables on either side of the operator points towards towards the same memory location and false otherwise ठीक है. So variable one, right, or we can write down here var1 okay, and then you write down is, then var2 results to true. Okay. If id of var1 is equal to id of var2 fine. So let's take a example, right? Let me show you one example, then you can easily understand what I'm trying to say. So the example is say we have x, so the value of x is 125. Okay, and the type of x is int. Okay, right? Now we can check like this. Say type of x is, right, int, right? It will return you true, right, because it is an int. Okay. If I check something like this, type of x is float, so it will return you false because x is an int variable, right? I hope it is clear. Okay. So if you write here m equal to x, right, if you write down this value, so the value of m will also become 125, right? The value of m will also become 125. And now if you check the id of m, right? You get this value. This is the ID of M. At this memory location, this 125 is stored. Okay. And if you check the ID of X, it will give you the same ID, because at this same memory location, this value 125 is stored. Okay. Now, if you write down here, M is X, answer is true. Nah, because they have the same ID, right? So let me take all these examples in our notes. Okay. So let me put it here. Let me adjust this also a little bit, and we can expand the size of this. Okay. So you can see the example here, right? It will be give you the clear picture. So like, just 1 minute, just 1 minute. चिल्लाते जा रहे हैं, हम पढ़ा रहे हैं. Huh. So sorry, Tanisha. Yeah. So what we do here now, you can see the X is here, right? X is here, and there is a pool of memory out here. This memory is called heap. This memory is called heap, right? In heap now, the value 125 is stored, right? And this X is actually having this address, right? So I'm taking just the last 3 digit here. So 952. So 952 is the address. I'm not taking all the values because it will take time to write it down. So here the 952 is stored, right? And it is pointing to this value. Okay. And we have another variable here, M. The M is also keeping the same address here, 952. So M is also pointing to this, right? So that is why now when we have checked the reference, right? M is X. M is X. So it has returned me true, because M and X both are pointing to the same memory location, right? So it means M and X, M and X, M and X, right? These variables are pointing to are pointing to same memory allocation, same memory allocation, same memory allocation. Fine. So I hope this is clear, right? Okay. Sure. Then next operator is not this one. The next operator is not. Okay. So let me write it down here. Evaluates to false. Evaluates to false if the variables on either side of the operator point to same memory location, okay, same memory location, and false otherwise, and false location. Right, opposite of is, very good. So same memory location and true otherwise, otherwise, very easy, right? Okay. So we can write it in this.
Yes.
We can write it in this way: var1 is not var2. Okay. Results to true. If if id of var1 is not equal to not equal to id not equal to id var2. Okay, so let me show you one example of this one also. We had variables are ready, so we can do, we can write it down here. M is not x, right? What it will return? M is not x. What it will return?
So for true.
It will return true, but it will return you false, beta, because M and X are pointing to the same memory location. It will return you false because it is pointing to the same memory location. If I write down here, na, say y is not x, that is true because y is pointing to different memory location. Y is pointing to different memory location, na, right? Because y is here. The value of y is, I think, 10. Now the value of y is 10. This is y. I don't know the address, but I know the value, and its value is 10. Right? So we can check the ID of y also. ID of y. So you can see that the ID of y is totally different than ID of x, right? ID of x is this. This is the ID 952, and here the ID is 272, right? So so it is different, right? So is not. So be careful while using is not, because these kind of questions now you will get it in your objective part of your question. Okay.
Yes.
So this is the example, right? So I'm just writing down here 272, the last 3 digit, and 272 here, 272 here. Okay. So I hope idea is clear. Fine.
Yes.
Then there is another type of operator which we need to study, is called membership operator. Okay, it's called membership operator. So we'll write here membership operator. Right? You know membership operator? Yes. What it is?
No, sir.
No. Acha. Operator chapter is not done yet.
Sir, all.
Okay, you not heard. Okay, so let me write it down. Membership operator are used to check if the or if a value is a member of the given sequence, okay, or not, given sequence or not. Okay, so this is called a membership operator. Okay, so there are two membership operator. Okay, so the membership operators are in and not in. These two are the membership operator. Okay, so first let me write down operator, then we have description, and we have example. So the first operator is in operator. Okay, description is returns true if the variable or value is found in the specified sequence, in the specified sequence. If it is present in the specified sequence, it is fine, and false otherwise, false otherwise. Okay, so let me adjust a little bit here. Operator and the example is here. Okay, so let me write down one example for this, right? Say last day was discussing na some variables are like list. Okay, li is equal to, if you write down here 10, 25, 20 and 30 and 40, so this is a list. This is a kind of a list. If you write down here li na, it will give you a sequence of values like 10, 20, 30, right? And and what I want to see that ki whether this value, say 20 in li, is present or not. Achha, first thing, let me check the type. Type of li, right? So type of li is list. So list is a sequence, fine. So if you write down here, say 20 in li, so it will return you true, right? If I write down, if I write down here 50 in li, it will return me false, right? Very simple, right? This is called membership operator. It performs searches based on the membership values. Okay, so let me put this example over here. Okay, so next operator is not in. Okay, not in. So it returns true. I have not written false otherwise. So it's very much similar kind of a thing.
Yes.
Sure. I want only data. But I need to write down the opposite things. So returns true if the variable or value is not found. Is not found, right, in the specified sequence. Okay, and false otherwise. Okay, so just opposite, fine. So if I write down here 50, and if I write down here not in li, it will return you true. If I write down 40 not in li, it will return you false, because 40 is present in li. 40 is present in li. Okay, so this is the example. Let me store this also, because I am taking the reference of this.
Yes.
So this is the example of membership operator. So now we talk about something called precedence of operator, right? Precedence of operator or operators, right? Precedence means how the evaluation of the operator is going to be done. Okay, so what is the which operation you will do first, which operator you will do next, right? In an expression, it is also possible there were multiple operators were used, right? So which operation you will do first, which operation will you do next, right? Something like this. I think you have seen this in your life. 20 plus 30 multiplied by 40. So which one will be done first? Multiplication. Then we do addition, right? So this is what this is called. This is called precedence of operation, right? Or operator. Which operator will perform first, and then which operator will perform next, right? This is called precedence of operation. So let me write it down. Let me write it down here. Evaluation of the expression is based on precedence of operators, right? When an expression contains different kinds of operators, precedence determine which operator should be applied first, which operator should be applied first, higher precedence operator is evaluated higher precedence operator evaluated before the lower precedence operator. Most of the operator we have studied now are binary operators, right? Like plus, minus, all these are binary operators. Okay.
Yes.
But there are some unary operators are also there, like not is a unary operator. It works on single expression, right? It works on only one variable or one operand. So not is a unary operator. We have unary minus also to represent the negative value. Fine. To represent the negative value. Okay. So let me create a table, right, which represents the order of precedence, right, which will be executed first, right? So we'll write here order of precedence, order of precedence. Here we write down operator, and we need to write down description. Description. Okay. So order of precedence, so that is 1. Operator is double star, right? Exponential, exponential, exponential. Okay. Exponential mean raised to the power, okay. So this has the highest precedence, right? So order of precedence 2, right? So this operator, comma, plus operator, comma, minus operator, These are complement, right? Unary plus, this plus is not normal plus, unary plus. Basically, it is used to represent the positive number, unary plus, and unary minus, okay. The next is number 3. Number 3 is it will be multiplication, it will be division, it will be modulus, it will be floor division, right? So we'll write here multiply, right? The next is divide, the next is modulo, and floor division, right? Whichever comes first, that will be operated first, but this has a precedent. The next precedence is this, right? Number 4 is plus or minus, whatever operation. So here you can write down addition, addition or subtraction. These are the name of operations, right, which you can perform using these operators. Subtraction, subtraction. Okay. Number 5 will be addition subtraction हो गया. Less than equal to less than अरे less than then greater than equal to, right? These are relational operator. These have the higher precedence, right? So relational operators. Okay. Number 6 is relational, then equality operators. So equal to, not equal to, not equal to, right? These are called equality operators. Equality operators. Okay. Number 7 will be assignment operator. All the assignment operators. So equal to, then plus equal to, okay, then minus equal to, then multiply by times equal to, right? Then we have floor division equal to, then we have divide equal to, modulus equal to, divide equal to should be together, divide equal to, okay, we'll adjust later on. Divide equal to, then we have modulus equal to, then we have what left, double star equal to, double star equal to exponential wala part, minus plus minus multiplication division and this, all this, right? Nothing is left. So these are assignment operators. These are assignment operators. Now number 8 is, right, is not, okay. Then we have this, this is called identity operator, identity operator, right? Identity operators. Then I taught you membership operator, na? Today I taught you membership operator, that is
Yes.
in comma, not in, in and not in, these two are there, right? This is called membership operator. Membership operators, RATORS, membership operators, fine. And acha, last is not, or and, okay. This is logical operators, right? I have summarized it also, all the operators whatever I taught you, okay. So I hope
Yes.
idea is clear now. So what is the precedence of operator, and when these operators are used in an expression, you can understand how these operators are going to be evaluated, right? So there is a note also here, note, note. So note, this is important. So this note is important. So parenthesis, note, let me write it down in this way. Number one
Yes.
is parenthesis. Yes, parenthesis can be used to override the precedence of operators, the precedence, right? This is what we do now. We solve first parenthesis, right? Padma's rule,
Yes.
precedence of operators, okay. The expression within parenthesis is evaluated first, 61st, right? This you have experience, right? You have done loads of mathematics from your childhood, so you are experienced in this. But I have written, it's my job. So for operators, with equal precedence, for operator with equal precedence, the expression is evaluated from left to right, okay. So I hope this idea is clear. Na?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what do you mean by statement in Python?
Statement.
Huh. Any valid expression in Python is called statement, right? You got my point? If someone asks you statement, right? What is a statement? So you will say that in Python, in Python, a statement is a unit of code, that Python interpreter can execute, that Python interpreter can execute, right? So I hope it is clear. Now we have seen many statements. We can take any example here. We can take this example, right? Any example. So all these are Python statements. Okay. For example, we'll write here. For example, array, my phone is listening to my commands. For example, we have this, right? All these are statements. This is a statement. This is a statement. This is a statement. All these are statements. All these are statements. Statements. Statement in Python. Okay. So if this question comes, you can answer this question, right? I've seen this question in DPS Ruby Park. There's a school called Delhi Public School Ruby Park. So in their question paper, I have seen this question. Okay, fine. So whatever I'm teaching you, it is based on some question papers of some school. Okay. So now, and I'm covering the chapters also. So the next thing is input and output. Input and output in Python. Input and output in Python. Right? So how you will take input in Python? By using the input function, right? With the help of an input function, you can take input. Say x is equal to, if I write down here, x is an integer, I want to take integer input, then I will write down here integer. So inside integer, I will write down here input. Okay. Achha, another thing, let me write down here, say nm is a variable and I want to take input. So I've written here input, enter your name. Okay. So this is a prompt, fine. And this will be printed right in front of you like this. And if you enter your name, it will be stored in the nm variable, right? Whatever you will enter. Say here I have entered, say Rosam. So Rosam will be stored in nm. So if you write down here nm, you can see Rosam is stored in nm, right? So this is the input function, right? So let me explain you this. Let me remove the syntax error because it is not required. So now you can see here, in the input function is used to take input from the user. Input function is used to take input from the keyboard, okay, keyboard. It
Yes, sir.
it returns the string. It returns it returns the string. It always returns the string. It always returns the string. It always returns the string. Okay. It always returns the string. Means whatever you will input, even if you input number, it will returned as a string. Right? You can see here. If I re-execute this statement, and if I input here, so here I'm asking for a number. Enter any number. Right? And say I'm changing the name of the variable as also. So I'm writing here num. Okay. So if you write here any number, na, say I've written here 453. So 453 is a string, right? It always returns you string. If you write down here type of num, so it will say that it is a string because it always returns a string. Okay. So it always returns a string. Let me give this example also. It always returns a string evenly if I input a number. But I want to do calculation because if your data type is a string, you cannot calculate, right? So what you need to do, you need to write down the conversion methods, right? What we need to do, if you want
Yes, sir.
if we want to convert, right? If we need to let me write it down here. We need conversion methods. We need conversion method, right? We need conversion method to convert string to any type. String to any type. Okay. So what we need to do? We need to convert str from int. Right? This is a method. str to float, right? str to complex. Now these types we use now for math, right? str to bool. Bool is for boolean, right? So these are conversion methods. These methods are called conversion methods. These methods are called conversion methods. Conversion methods, right? Methods. Okay. So you can apply the conversion methods directly or indirectly also. So let me show you first indirectly, because our data is in string format, because num is storing the data in string format. So what I will do here, I will write down num equal to, if I write down here int of num, right? So num will be converted from string to number or integer, right? So if I write down here type of num, then you will see that the type of num has changed from string to integer. Okay. So this is how conversion routine works from one type to other type. So here num is converted from string to integer. Now, right, this is quite useful, right?
Yes, sir.
Num is converted. This is indirect method. Num is converted to int from str. str means string. str is string. Okay, so num is converted. Fine. So you can apply this. You can apply this, right, while taking input also. So if you write here, say p is equal to, I want to store float value here. So I will write down here float directly, and here I will write down input. This is a direct method. Input, and here I will write down the prompt. Enter any number. Enter any number. Okay. And I will close this and I will close this. So now if you enter any number like 5.732, 9, then this number will be stored in P directly. It is a float. So if you write here type of P, you can see that quotes are not there. Single quote is not there here. So that means it is a type of a float, right? So the value of P is float. So you can directly use the conversion routine in taking data input, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I hope this idea is also clear, right? So this is how you can take a data input, and this is called this statement which I am writing here inside the code. This is called prompt. This is called prompt in programming. This is called prompt in programming. Prompt, prompt, prompt by the programmers. Prompt by the programmers. Programmers. Okay, programmers. It helps, you in data input. It helps user for data input, for data input. Fine, Anisha?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Tanisha, basically, I have given you the ideas about the basics of programming. So slowly now we are moving towards how to write down a program, right? So before writing down programs, when you write down programs, na, you will face errors. Na? What you do? You face errors. You face different kinds of errors, right? So our main thing is this na, ki when we get errors in our program, right? What will happen when you get errors in your program? When you will get errors in your program, right? You will get worried. Ki what will happen? Whatever I'm writing, it is not coming up, right? So the thing is ki you read the errors properly, right? And try to fix that error. If it is not fixing, then contact me. Very simple answer. Okay, so there were different types of errors are also available, right? So syntax error is there. Syntax errors means while writing down the program, you have written the wrong commands, right? So it will generate you syntax error. The next thing is logical error. Logical logical error. Okay, next is logical error. And there are other type of error is called runtime error. Runtime error is generated when your program is executing, but the data which you have entered is not correct, right? So that is why you have a problem. Okay, say for example, it may be possible that you are asking to take input in number, right? And you are entering here your name. Say I've entered here 5 like this, FIVE 5, right? So it is generating error, right? This is a error. So this is runtime error, right? Runtime error because of data input or some other circumstances, you will have this error. That is called a runtime error. Okay, Tanisha? So this is a runtime
Yes, sir.
error. These things you will have to face, fine. So, for today's class, now this much is the thing. The next class, now we will be starting to write down very simple programs by using if construct, right? We'll learn about if, elif, right? These constructs we will learn in the next class, okay? And we solve more problems also, okay? Fine, Tanisha. I'm giving you some homeworks also. Just wait. So, error, read the error, never get afraid and talk to me always. Huh? I
Yes, sir.
think I've covered most of the things. If I miss out now, then you just update me. What is this? What is that? Okay. So let me give you, let me open the NCRT. I'm giving you the problems from NCRT first, right? So you solve the problems from NCRT. Just wait. This is NCRT. Let me paste it here. Then this page. Yes. So Tanisha, what you have to do, let me tell you. So tomorrow, by tomorrow, you will send me the question number 1 to 5. Wait, tomorrow is Sunday, na? So you send me question number till question number 1 to 6. Question 1 to 6. Right? Sunday. Okay. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Right? On Monday. Question 7 to 10. Question 7 to question 10 by Monday. Now you solve question number 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Or question number 10, question number 10 to question number 14 on Tuesday. Question number 10 to 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 on Wednesday. Question number 15 to question number 18 on Wednesday. Okay. Right. Wednesday. Then question number 19 to 21 on Thursday. Okay, 19 to 21. I think 21 questions are there. Yes. Read the case study question, right? You don't have to solve it, right? Read the case study questions on Friday. Read
Okay, sir.
the, you don't have to solve it, but just read it. You have to solve this question after the exam. Whenever you have holidays or going on, these things are going on, then you can solve. Just read it, right? You will get some idea. Read the case study question on Friday. Saturday is our class.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. I will upload this video by Sunday.